guys, and welcome back to Starry Sky and Spring. So, I haven't recorded in like over a month because I haven't had internet. So, I forgot like all of the voices that I've done for every character in all of my series. Whoops. Okay, so I will try to keep it the same, but I cannot promise anything. So, here we go. Delinquent Coon is very ill-mannered. Oh, that could be true. Say what? You two, that's enough. If you want me to make delicious food, get along. I understand. It can't be helped. Threatening them with food was a success. That's our Suzuya. After that, we went with Suzuya to the cafeteria, where he borrowed the kitchen to make the food for that the four of us ate. Kanata and Yokun still fought, but despite that, they seemed to enjoy the great food Suzuya made. Looking upon that scene with satisfaction, I look over to see Suzuya smiling just like me. Oh no, I think I might be going Suzuya's route and I don't want to. Oh. Once again, we accompanied Kanata to his supplementary classes since early morning. I stayed up late last night, so I'm a bit sleepy. Good morning! Kanata, you actually woke up on time today, didn't you? I'd rather be waking up. I didn't sleep. Why? I was up all night observing the stars of Suzuya. They were amazing last night. Oh, that sounds nice. Not fair, though, since it was just the two of you. Well, I thought about inviting you, too, but I was pretty sure you would be asleep. Well, I didn't want to wake you up. I see. Well, that's too bad. We'll definitely invite you next time. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. Yokun, good morning. Bonjour. Bonjour, Buttface. Tozuki, delinquent Kun, I suppose. Good morning, Yokun. Good morning, so you came. Why did Hitsuji come? Are you taking the supplementary classes too? The teacher was finally at the dormitories, but left to come here. Besides, Buttface is here as well. Delinquent Kun is success, though. Well, it is a class for students who are falling behind, so the level isn't that high. I thought I would try it once. Who's fallen behind? Now, let's study together, Yokun. Let's help teach Kanata as well. Don't say unnecessary things. There's nothing I need to be taught. Kanata! It's a waste of time to teach people who don't even understand the basics. Besides, rather than teaching Delinquent Kun, I much prefer to study with you, Buttface. Don't say that. After all, Yokun, you're really good at teaching people. There's nothing I want this guy to teach me. Actually, Hitsuji, can you really study? At least, I could do it better than Delinquent Kun. Or, should I say, finding people less able to do it than you would be difficult. Don't change the topic, you! You're way too hyped up this early in the morning, you two. Why don't you guys run around campus before class starts? He's right, don't fight, you guys. It's Hitsuji's fault they got mad. Well, I'm sorry for troubling you, Buttface. It's because Delinquent Kun is so annoying. They have a comeback for every remark. It wouldn't really be so hard for you guys to get along. Their bickering lasted until the teacher came and class started. I glanced over at Kanata, who seems to be sleeping peacefully. I'm sleepy as well, so I frantically try to stay awake during class time by constantly rubbing my eyes. Also sorry about any background noise, guys. It's not my fault. By the time class was over, it was already lunchtime. The four of us left class together. It's over. Lectures on myth are boring. No, they're not. You. I seriously started to lose consciousness midway. Midway? You were completely out as soon as it started. Kanata's always sleepy. You saw. Hey, more importantly, Buttface, I'm hungry. Let's go eat lunch together. That's true, I'm hungry too. Oi, don't make a move on her, Heatsuchi. Tomoe-kun, are you hungry? Should I make something again? What are you saying, Suzuya? You're offering... why are you offering stuff like that to Heatsuchi? There's no way he'll... Really? Tosuke? Yeah, well, since it's an occasion, I'll make something. Isn't that good, Yokun? The food Tosuke makes is delicious, so I'm happy. For real? Heatsuchi, your eyes are sparkling. Oi, Heatsuchi, you dropped something. What's this? A Japanese grammar book? Give it back. What's your problem? I even bothered picking it up. Heatsuchi, are you studying Japanese pickup lines? Kanata? It's none of your business. Don't say things like that, Kanata. That's right, Yokun is trying his best to get used to a Japanese environment. What's with you guys, even Buttface? You know, I've always wanted to say this. Instead of the reason being that you guys were childhood friends, Hitsuchi hangs around Buttface because being the only girl in a school is rare, right? I bet when you were in France, you were always making out, weren't you? Stop it, Kanata. I'm worried about you, Buttface. This guy is just playing with you on a whim. That's enough, Kanata. If you say any more, even I... Don't look down on other people's feelings based on your own selfish jealousy. This feeling is mine alone. I don't expect other people to understand, but I won't forgive you for looking down on these feelings without knowing anything at all. Tomoe-kun. Whoops. Yokun. If you have feelings you want to convey, Nanami, then it would be good if you just said them. Someone who loses to his own cowardly feelings and can't even do anything about them shouldn't insult other people's feelings. Aren't really any feelings I want to convey. Even if there were, I don't remember asking you for your advice. This fight is different from all the other ones. Things that shouldn't have been said or touched on by either side were brought up and handled badly. In the space between Kanata and Yokun, there was a tension that seemed ready to burst at any moment. I don't want either of them to get any more hurt than this. What should I do? God, no! Why give me this choice? Why? Ah! Well, I'm usually the kind of person that likes to go for the bad boys. Oh, Kanata. Okay. In order to defend Kanata, I stood before Yokun. Stop it, Yokun! Kanata wasn't trying to say it with ill intent. Why are you defending that guy? If you look at me with those eyes, I can't say anything else. I'm not trying to blame you, Yokun. I just want you two to get along. Kanata won't always attack you like this. Why can't you guys get along? To be able to speak openly, the important things are starting to break. Is it so wrong to be afraid of that? I just don't know anymore. Kanata? Kanata, what do you mean? It's nothing. Forget it. Those two are so troublesome. Why can't they just get along? Kanata is at fault this time. Considering how he said that, anyone would be hurt. That's right, it's my fault. After this, you three can be good friends and do whatever you want. I'm out of here. Wait, Kanata. Let him go. He needs time to cool off. That, and I think he doesn't want you to see how he is right now. I understand. Kanata didn't mean anything bad by it. Forgive him, Tomoe-kun. When Kanata loses his cool, he says things without thinking. I understand. I understand that, but I just can't forgive him. Sorry, I'm going back first today. See you later, Buttface. Yokun! You don't have to worry about it. Once they both cooled off, I'm sure they'll have calmed down. Just leave them alone for now. Thank you, Suzuya. If you weren't here, I don't know what would happen. That's because I'm like the guardian of you three, and on top of that, I don't like the situation. The always smiling Suzuya sighed with a furrowed brow. For a little while, we just stood still in the same spot. With Kanata and Yokun gone, the corridor suddenly felt vastly wide. Since that day's fight, Kanata and Yokun still have yet to face each other and exchange words. Little by little, bit by bit, they were finally starting to close the distance between one another. And then that had to happen. Good morning! Suzuya! Oh, and Yokun too! You're early today. For some reason, I woke up early. Until the supplementary classes start, I think I could sleep here for a little while, but... Don't glare at me so much, Tomoe-kun. Did something happen? Oh, well, you see, I asked Tomoe-kun, what's your favorite food? And then he said I'm too noisy early in the morning. That's because Toski is meddlesome. You shouldn't only eat sweets, he says. You should eat more vegetables, he says. That's because Suzuya cares about people. Kanata, good morning. Good morning. Pouting, Kanata turned his gaze away and sat in his seat. Well, what? Are you in a bad mood this morning? Can't you at least properly say good morning? Not really, I'm not in a bad mood or anything. From what I see, you're looking away at a 65-degree angle. Leave me alone. Kanata. It's my fault, I'm sorry. That's not true, right, Kanata? Kanata? Kanata just looked down, so I went to my own seat. In the end, the unpleasant atmosphere didn't lift, and Kanata and Yokun did not make any eye contact with each other. As soon as class was over, they immediately left the classroom. An awfully depressing feeling lingered. Are you alright? Yeah, I was just thinking about the current situation, and became a little depressed. Well, I understand Kanata's feelings, and I also understand Yokun's feelings. However, I don't think what's happening right now is any good. Most of all, it's troubling you, right? I'll be fine. I just want them to at least find a compromise. Well, I think those two need a push in the right direction. Well, let's think of a way to get them together. Yeah. After that, Suzuya and I got together for our strategy meeting. We couldn't come up with any good ideas. Only time just kept passing by us by as we thought. Some way to get those two to reconcile. For some reason, no good ideas are coming up. Even though we put all of our wits towards those two, we didn't think of anything. Did we perhaps spend all the time the sun was up? The sun set without me even realizing it. At any rate, it's late and we also have homework. Shall we resume the strategy meeting after we finish our homework? That's true. Let's return to the dorms for now. Later that night, I was thinking absent-mindedly in my room. But the more I ponder, the harder it is to think of a good idea. Something that would work for Kanata won't work for Yokun. Something that would work for Yokun won't work for Kanata. At this rate, being so ir irresolute, I guess. There's no way I can think of something good. For now, I'll just go outside for a breath of fresh air. Now then, where should I go? How about to the rear garden? When I went to the rear garden to change my mood, Kanata was there. Ah! Kanata, what are you doing here all alone? I get close to Kanata and pat his back with a loud pop. What's wrong? You're fading into the darkness all alone. Oh my goodness, he's kind of cute there. Buttface, you too. What are you doing out so late? Going for a walk? What are you saying? If some pervert showed up, it would be terrible, wouldn't it? It's alright, there's no weird people on campus. You idiot, you need to hurry up and realize how defenseless you really are. Even if you tell me that. Jeez, I don't want to see you in danger. I feel the same about you too, Kanata. Would it be bad for your body if you're out so late? I know that without you telling me. I was just cooling my head a bit. I see. I was wrong. What's wrong all of a sudden? About before, I'm sorry. I was acting like a kid and now I'm reflecting. The one you should be apologizing to isn't me, but Yokun, right? I know that. But I keep making things worse and worse. Kanata, it's not that I hate him, really. When I see his face, I just become stubborn and say things I don't mean. I see. Then if that's the case, do you want to try and convey your honest feelings while you talk to me? There's no way I'm doing something that uncool. I heard that Pisces are most susceptible to people's pain. This applies to you too, Kanata. It's just that you won't show it. Stupid. This has nothing to do with constellations. Don't say weird stuff. That's because you aren't honest with yourself. That's not true. I'm always honest. Yeah. Buttface, when you say it like that, it means you don't believe me, do you? Oh well. Anyway, it's gotten kinda chilly. Do you want to head back soon? Sure. Buttface, you're only wearing that thin coat? You'll catch a cold. Here, wear my coat. As he said that, Kanata gave me his coat. But then you'll catch a cold, Kanata. Just so you know, at times like this, you should just be quiet and say thank you. Okay, I understand. Thank you, Kanata. What are you trying to pull with the sudden obedience? Surprise attacks like that are foul play. Did you say something? I didn't say anything. Now let's go back. Aww. I got into bed as soon as I returned to my room, but I couldn't really fall asleep. I slowly opened the window with a sigh. Suddenly, a single cherry blossom was carried into my room by the wind. It's already time for the cherry blossoms to bloom, huh? Even though it's a bit late, below I can see a cherry tree in full blossom. I wonder where we should have Kanata's birthday party. I'll invite Yokun as well, and we can all have an exciting party together. This could be the catalyst for their reconciliation. I'm sure Suzuya will help me on it as well. First thing tomorrow, I'll try talking to Suzuya. With excited anticipatory feelings, I crawled under the sheets of my bed. I'm finally going to someone else's route rather than Suzuya. A warm spring afternoon. Segetsu Academy's rear garden was welcoming the cherry blossoms in full bloom. After the supplementary classes ended, Suzuya and I took our positions beneath the largest cherry blossom tree on campus. Diligently, we set up the preparations for Kanata's birthday party, as well as for the Kanata and Yo makeup cherry blossom viewing. Well, with this, the preparations are complete. All that's left is waiting for today's main characters. Suzuya, good job. You told Tomoe-kun, right? Did he say he would come? He said he might show up. I really hope he'll come. Speak of the devil, it's Kanata. Today's main character appears. Kanata, over here. I looked in the direction Suzuya called out to, and there was Kanata. What's this important thing we have? What's going on? What's with this feast? What do you think? Is it some kind of celebration? Did you forget your own birthday? It's a bit late, but a happy birthday! Come to think of it, I'm a year older now. Thanks, I even forgot myself. Kanata, you never change. Besides, no matter how I look at it, there's too much food. Can we really eat this much? Well, actually... Well, I am all out of time for this episode, guys, so if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. I guess we will see what kind of drama ensues between Kanata and Yoku next time. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!